It's a wonderful day with wonder. Deep breath in. And out. Welcome to a quiet space to relax, to have a little chat, to wonder and ponder about the universe. What messages do we need to hear right now for our highest good? For love and light. I came out to feed Segue the cat, but I haven't seen him yet. So just have the door open, and if he has a message, he'll come by. I had 3 decks that wanted to come out today. So I'll pull cards on the first one. This is the Wildwood Tarot. The Wildwood. Oh. Hope everyone's having a beautiful, beautiful day. Here's some frogs. You need to look up the frog totem or spiritual message from frog. They've been showing up at our readings a lot. Leapfrog. Taking that leap, singing that song, and in that chorus, sing your own tune. Renewal. Cycle of life, new beginnings. The frog starts out as a tadpole, doesn't even have legs. It's like underwater. Very connected to water, going with the flow. Swimming, diving deep. And then they start to grow a little tail and little legs. And then it's like they get to be reborn. The frog gets to come out of the water, out of the muck, out of the flow, for a different perspective. And a whole new life. Has to decide to take that leap. Isn't it cool when you hear the frogs? Like we have a pond in our yard here. And when one frog starts up, a whole chorus begins to chime in, and I'll hear some low tones and some high tones, and just, the frogs are beautiful. We do have tree frogs out here in the redwoods too. You don't see them a lot on the trees. They're out here. All types of frogs. Angels, spirit guides, higher wonder, what message do you have for us for our highest good? What message do you have from the Wildwood? What do we need to hear for our highest good? That wanna jump around, they wanna jump like a frog. Whoa. This one was jumping like a frog. I don't want to read all of them. Which one's jumping like a frog? Without looking. Okay. Let's see here. The Six of Bows. Abundance. Okay, let's take this in. There's a fire. And there's 1, 2, oh yeah, 6. 6 bows. Laid down, pointing at the fire in different directions. It goes towards all the directions, all the elements. And there's baskets, abundance of fruits and vegetables like pears, like some mushrooms, some citrus, some cherries or tomatoes, and there's lots of trees and stuff growing on the trees. The Six of Bows, abundance, and then there's some sacred smoke coming off the fire, going out into the cosmos. What does it mean, universe? It seems like a very nice message. Like, here. Yeah, Six of Bows. Gotta read that. I have fun. Days. Six of Bows, abundance. That's what we say. My mom started saying it instead of, like, when someone sneezes, instead of bless you, which, yeah, a lot of people say that. It's nice. This doesn't seem like what I want to say. But my mom says abundance after we sneeze, which is basically the same thing. You're blessed. Your blessings all around you. And so whenever I sneeze, I'm like, abundance. Abundance. You can say whatever you want. To manifest. You know what? I'm just flipping through the book because I don't know the number. Wait, do I? Because I'm talking Six of Bows. Yes, I know it. See. Six of Bows, but I'm looking for the bows. Bows. Okay. We take our time. Wisdom with wonder. We learn patience. Abundance. Description. In the heart of a forest clearing is a six-spoked, star-shaped log fire, formed from trimmed but unfletched bow staves. It radiates light and heat and forms the pattern of the seasons. The fire is surrounded with representations of all manner of natural forest riches from the summer season. The meaning: a time to reap the benefits of summer abundance and to accept the rewards and blessings that are a result of endurance. By patiently attending to what you have sown, the blessings of new growth will be bountiful and rich. We humbly share the plenty of the ripening year with those less fortunate than ourselves. And the reading points. The wheel turns, and the time to enjoy the fruits and rewards of the summer season has arrived. Patience acknowledges the plentiful bounty which delivers the gifts and rewards for your efforts. Now is the time to allow this generous feeling of well-being to flow freely through and around you, and to enjoy the pleasures and sustenance of these healing and revitalizing gifts can offer. Sometimes, after a period of stress and hard struggle, the process of healthy relaxation is vital to rearm and re-energize the spirit in preparation for the challenges of the coming winter. The joy of sharing and gifting your own abundance with others is also a natural part of the process and brings its own inner peace and satisfaction. Your generous gifts to others will bring solace during the coming seasons and remind everyone that the wheel continues to turn on its inevitable and stoical journey. Give thanks and acceptance, the blessings of the changes that occur in life at this time. We are the bounty of the forest and commune with the wildwood denizens in our everyday life. The Wildwood Tarot, wherein wisdom resides. So there's some wisdom there. Wow. It's time for a harvest. Planted the seeds, we grew them, watered them. And when you're abundant, share. So there's so much for everyone. Everyone's abundant and sharing what they have, their wealth. Then we all get to be abundant. We are one. We need to share whatever that is for you. Everyone has gifts and abilities, talents. It's not just financial things. We're all abundant in our own ways. And there's things that each of us can share that can benefit others. Just think about what could that be for you. I'm just liking to share a little bit of what helps me feel good. Maybe it can help someone else feel good. I hope so. Just gonna keep the camel on your deck. Alright, thank you. Wildwood Tarot, your wisdom. Appreciate that. Let's listen to the frog. What are they talking about? Oh, what are they talking about from the Lightworker's Oracle? What are they talking about? What do the frogs have to say to us? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Universe, cosmos, higher froggy. What wisdom do you have for us today? Ooh, frog, what are you saying? It hopped right out of my lap. What a froggy thing to do. I'm so funny to myself. Number 34, which is a 7. Hold your center. Hold your center. Let's see. There's a doorway, a gateway, a portal. And there's someone sitting at the steps at the gateway at the entrance. And they look like they're wondering and pondering. Their blanket they're sitting on is kind of flowing like water, but behind them is a beam of light, and there's light radiating. Yellow light, so it's like solar plexus, but it's like radiating from their heart, from their soul, from their center, actually from their solar plexus, which would be your center. But the light that's coming in is from the divine. There's a white bird of peace, the peaceful energy coming in through the crown, radiating out through the center. And it's a part of this being that's a physical being at the gateway. So if you're at a gateway, they're on one side, there's a path, there's flowers all around. And then there's the other side of the portal, where it looks even more abundant, where there's even more light, where there's even more flowers. But there's some different steps and a different path. And this one's already beautiful, and it's comfortable, and it's going with the flow here. So you get to choose, but hold your center. Which way do you want to go? Have angelic energy from source with you, guiding you. You're not alone. And the intention is of peace and love. You're not going to make a wrong choice. Okay? And I said that's number 34, right? Number 34, hold your center. Hold your center. This will help us learn how to do that. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the external. It can be distracting and hard to hold your center inward on yourself and in balance with all the distractions. Number 34, hold your center. Let's see, I'm going to center myself here. Have you been rushing out to meet others, trying to bend or accommodate their needs at the expense of your own well-being and inner peace? Now you are to strengthen your own energy, your own boundaries, to find your ground. Firmly place your feet there and do not move. Feel your feet anchoring you like a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quiet certainty as you hold your center with commitment, courage, and consciousness. You are learning to trust in your own instincts, to take your own journey without comparison to the life path of another. There is no need to become disheartened or distracted by comparisons or judgments. The earth needs your light. Needs your light. Your light. Which can only come from you. You will offer so much less if you try to make it match your beauty to what you perceive to be the beauty of another. So you will offer so much less if you try to make it match your beauty to what you perceive to be the beauty of another. What you perceive to be the beauty of another is not your internal beauty. Or is it? You are learning to trust in your own instincts, to take your own journey without comparison to the life path of another. Okay, we said this. The earth needs your light, which can only come from you. You will offer so much less if you try to make it match your beauty to what you perceive to be the beauty of another. It's kind of a tricky worded sentence, so I guess I needed to read it again. Many souls who are different and unique were not understood, acknowledged, and valued for whom they were as children. Instead, they were encouraged to conform, to change, to be other than their true self in order to be loved. This can be a hard pattern to break. Yet the time is here for you to love and honor yourself as yourself. You are beautiful. You do not need to change for another. You certainly do not need to change for the divine. You are being encouraged instead to distill your essence, to become even more of you. Hold your center now, and do not be rattled by any other. Through intimidation, confrontation, doubt, jealousy, or fear, to hold your center means you accept your innate value and worth, your right to exist and thrive, and accept the love that created you as you in order to fulfill your divine destiny. This oracle brings you confirmation you are on the right path. You do not need to collapse into fear or doubt to ease old guilt or make others more comfortable. It is not selfish or hard of you to be strong. You can hold yourself in high esteem and be gentle and loving to others, whilst absolutely refusing to accept any behavior, belief, or attitude of another that would tear you down or cast you into doubt or self-hatred. As part of your spiritual training, your soul learned to be open to receive guidance and channel healing. This is what you need to be able to do to function as a healer, channel, and light worker. You had to be sensitive, receptive, and open. Now is the time to balance that with resilience, strength, and even some divine stubbornness, refusing to give up on who you are, whilst remaining open to guidance. Is the balance of loving wisdom necessary to grow yourself as a divinely unique individual in a world that often fears true individuality, simply because it cannot be easily controlled? Holding your center doesn't mean that you no longer surrender. Instead, you consciously choose to surrender into divine love and grow more empowered. You are here to shine a light, to be the lighthouse for others. The lighthouse doesn't ask for permission to shine. It stands still, shines faithfully, and those who need it are guided by its light to safety. Do not lose faith in yourself, beloved soul. You know who you are. Be strong. Honor your inner beauty and your personal boundaries. You need to feel safe in your ability to say no as much as you need to know that you will say yes when your heart guides you to do so. Be true to you. And the invocation: I am empowered by divine love to hold my center, to be in my truth, to stay strong, to be in my integrity, and to act with courage. The only energy I invite and allow to remain in my field is that which supports me unconditionally with genuine love. I love my boundaries. They are the way that I lovingly choose which energy to invite into my life and which energy I choose to pass right by me. I do not judge, but I do choose wisely. I love myself and I love my path now. I hold myself with powerful and caring commitment. May all beings know their true inner strength through my own free will and unconditional love. So be it. That's beautiful. Thank you, universe, hold your center. Hold your center. Yeah. Find your center if you don't have it, so you can hold it. Love listening to the rain. Centering myself. Gratitude. It's one thing that can help you keep your vibration high, or to raise it if you're feeling low, is to practice gratitude. Very helpful. Should be at least one thing you can think of that you're grateful for. You're breathing today, maybe. You have meal in your belly. Roof over your head. Maybe you don't, but even if you don't, you can be grateful. Maybe someone smiled at you today, or you can smile and make a day. It's a little ray of sunshine that shines on you today. There's something beautiful for you. Just gotta notice it. There's a lot of beauty for you. What? What is she mumbling about now? Kinds of stuff. Lightworker, Starchild, what's coming next for us today? I'm gonna leave that there. Take a deep breath. I hope she feels safe. I hope she connects so I can tune in to your energy with my higher self's energy. Consciously, where it's going. My energy is tuning into your energy. Because you're watching me. Because I'm you, and you're me, and we're we, and you know, I've got this message. And you tune in because you want this message. This is good for you. Good for your soul. Good for you now. See, I need glasses to see completely. It looks good. I see green, heart chakra. That's all I can see. Opening the heart. Haha. Well, no wonder that's what I can see. Number 3, right to love and be loved. Heart healing. Okay? In case you didn't know, my name is Wonder Heart. My middle name's Woman. Wonder Woman Heart. And I'm here with opening the heart healing for you and for me, for we are one. The right to love and be loved, heart healing. And look at this. Showing connection to other beings. Cosmos. It looks like a parent-child movie. Pretty big plot, about one. Opening the heart. So let's see, what does this message say? Opening the heart. It's green, number 3. So this card is about the journey. Opening the heart. So I need to go to page. This is an interesting book. It's pretty complex to find the pages, but I'm learning it. It's not that tricky. I can do it. Look at it, one up. 17. Oh, 17 is one of my numbers. Just be me. 717. Oh, 117. Okay. Number 3, opening the heart. The right to love and be loved, heart healing, healing grief issues, opening the heart chakra. The related card is a cosmic heart source, or the inner child attunement, which we did do on an earlier reading last week. The reading from my mom was an inner child attunement. So this energy is still coming out. Dear one, this card is an invitation to open your heart. As I open to the love that I am, the love in everything shines back at me. And if you like, put your hand on your heart chakra, the hand of your choice. And left hand, receive that love energy from yourself. Give some of that love energy to yourself from what you're calling. And you can do this like a meditation, or just when you touch your heart, tap it. You're activating the energy to kind of, okay, here's my heart. Let's activate it. Tap next to it, around it, heart chakra. The heart of Lemuria embraces all hearts, including ones that are hurting from the past and ones that are closed due to mental focus. This embrace invites a natural opening, while Lemurian wisdom shows that the heart has both a human and a cosmic aspect. Has your heart been put to the test? If you feel betrayed in matters of the heart, then know that you are not alone. For many face this issue in their lives. Replenish yourself with the divine light to find the courage to open again. You can access your cosmic heart source through the support of your loving angels and guides, including Lemurians and Pleiadians. Sometimes you need to attune deeply to this resource. And this is especially confirmed if you have also drawn the Cosmic Heart Source card. Do you feel that life has treated you unfairly? Know that you have been properly prepared for the initiations on your path there. Your heart has been nurtured with much light in Lemuria and on the Pleiades to become a very courageous heart indeed. In this lifetime, it is put to the test, for there has never been a period like this on earth. Does it feel safer to close your heart amidst the turmoil? You might get this message from the mind, from the voice of fear. When your heart is not open, you cannot fully live. Release your insecurities and your judgments of others and open to life. You might have to face hurts and issues when you open your heart, but you will also be open to love and to the grace of God that nurtures your human heart. Your cosmic heart, in turn, is also nurtured through your human experiences. In divine consciousness, you have chosen your purpose and everything that it entails. By surrendering to the divine plan, you relieve yourself and others of any and all pressure for situations to be different. know that your heart is strong and it can heal, even if it's hurting from a past betrayal. You can face this betrayal, knowing that it was a necessary unfoldment within the old Earth story. The Lemurian temple allows you to return to the state of Eden within your heart. Within this oneness energy, you can feel how everything is perfect and in harmony. By allowing your hurts to be felt and healed within a loving space, you will ultimately return to this state of perfection, and it will be like nothing ever went off course. But how can I forgive? You might ask. Dear one, the cosmic heart source, your divinity negates the ego. By seeing the illusion of the ego, you realize that all ignorance stems from mistaken identity. You see your enemy's true essence, and therefore they are no longer your enemy. Allow this truth, which you can realize on a cosmic level, to seep into your human heart. The more you attune to this etheric level, the more this loving truth starts trickling down to become grounded in your being. Fragile, let this protection of ego go now, for it is only the ego that fears its own death. The heart is eternal and knows that there is nothing to fear within this earthly experience. Then let this love trickle down further within to touch your inner child and spread through your whole body. Dedicate a self-nurturing space so that this loving truth can be fully received by your inner child, to provide its wisdom and healing in times of confusion. The inner child has great innate wisdom that becomes activated by the truth of the heart, which also gives you new abilities to parent them in the process of healing the old patterns. Allow every cell of your body to lighten up with this signature of truth, with this loving essence that informs and nurtures you. If you have also drawn the inner child card, then it is especially important to embrace your little one in this process. In the heart that frees humanity from its bonds, the dense forms that have been blocking the path, these denser materials cannot withstand the light of the heart, and they are, therefore, crumbling from the burden of their own weight to make way for the new earth. And here's a reflective process. Let your eyes rest on the artwork of this card. You can open your heart to someone else, and you can open your heart within. There really isn't a difference, because one leads to the other. Attune to Christ consciousness to facilitate opening your heart. Allow your heart wisdom to activate with the support of ascended masters such as Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, Ben Yosef, and Jesus, who are portrayed on the card. I don't know who that one is. How do you know what they look like? It doesn't look accurate. So you know, it should be brown. But okay, these beings are around you in the etheric realms to gift you with much love, compassion, and counsel. But still, it's a nice message. I'm going to discount the message. Open your heart to to ascended beings of light to hear their whispers of guidance. In addition to the ascended masters, there are also angels and cosmic beings around you. The Lemurians tell you about the natural state of oneness in which your heart is always open. Looking at the card, allow the deep and authentic love between two people be mirrored in your own heart now. Let it create a field of energy, an authentic truth that remains in your heart. Breathe into this truth in your heart to make this activation even stronger. You are allowing this love to flow within. It comes from the cosmic heart source and belongs to the universe. You can express it in many ways, and the universe doesn't judge your expression. Through opening your heart, you discover its unique way of love. And the affirmation: as I open to the radiance of love, I rediscover more and more of my sacred nature. As I open to the radiance of love, I rediscover more and more of my sacred nature. One more time. As I open to the radiance of love, I rediscover more and more of my sacred nature. These Lemurian Starchild Oracle readings are pretty deep, you know. Deep. Close with the crystal. What crystal can we work with now to open our heart chakra? Green or pink works wonders. I just accidentally said that, but crystal, what crystal wants to work with us for our highest good and the highest good of all beings. Oh, crystal beings, you're your own being. You have energy. Oh, okay. This looks beautiful. Okay, this is so good for the heart chakra because it's green and pink. And the heart chakra is green and pink. Okay, this is a ruby and fuchsia. Oh, gotta read it. But here you go. One of my favorite crystals. My daughter Savannah gave this to me. It kind of looks like lungs in the heart to me. It's flat on the back. See the lungs, the heart space. Open your heart. Ruby and fuchsite. I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life. TMI, I didn't even know that. Sexual and sensual vibrancy. Increase passion for life and in relationships. Attract spiritually aligned romance. Love and your soulmate. Oh, okay. So when you open your heart chakra, you're opening to the frequency of love, which, if it's in your soul resonance to be in a love partnership, you're drawing that in with your open heart. But it's also in alignment with abundance, and abundance in so many forms. Could be financial, could be with like community, family, love. You're abundant in all ways. In nature, see how nature is so abundant with life and beauty. And and so are you. You open your heart chakra to be able to feel that in you and know that. And so I'll work with that crystal. How perfect. Universe. You see the synchronicities and the magic in the world. Like, the cards just relate. I don't come in here knowing what I'm going to talk about. But the messages, they make sense somehow. They relate somehow. Opening our hearts. And I love you because I love me, and you are you, and you are me, and I am me, and I am you, and I love you, and you love me, and I love me, and I love you, and you love you, and you love me, and we love we, and la la la. I'm a good singer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I miss Segue. Segue won the kitty cat, but I trust the universe knows where it's at. Alright. Have a wonderful day.